All the games from the bargain bin, watch them being played by him or him.
It's the Bargain Bin Brothers. Hi there, I'm Devin, the younger brother, and today I'll be checking out a game called Squishy the Suicidal Pig. Now, this game was really, really disturbing, first of all. So, anyone who is easily grossed out and is, not into, you know, sadism, probably don't play this. If you liked the what's it called, Isaac, then you'll probably like the humor in this, if you can really call it humor. Um, the uh, the terrible macabre humor. Um, so, first of all, I'd like to give a little, clap of appreciation to the developers of this game because I've played a lot of platformers over the years. I've played many of the platformers that have come out since Mario, and almost every one of them is a clone of Mario's mechanics. Obviously, new levels, some new art, stuff like that. But I really appreciate when game developers go out of their way to create something that's actually interesting and new. So, without talking too long, I want to show you the story mode, and I want to explain to you how this game works. Um, as you can see, I've already done the first two levels. The first one was very much a tutorial, um, although I think there was actually a tutorial before that. Um, the game starts with you watching Squishy's parents be sent off to the butcher, and watch him fall into horrifying despair, become suicidal. So there's the premise, and long story short, it's a basic platformer. You hit your what is for me on my European keyboard a Y key, but for you will be probably Z. Um, so you press Z to jump. Obviously, you use the arrow keys to walk around. You can also press up to jump if you don't want to use your Y or Z key. Um, and all you do is you try and die because Squishy's suicidal. And as always, you're trying to help the protagonist accomplish their goal, which in this case is a grotesque death. So, looking around the level, you'll notice one huge thing that's different from most platformers, which is that there's no obvious ways to die. Um, there's just those spikes uh, up here where my mouse is pointing, if you can see my mouse. There's some spikes here, and they've got some little sparkles on them because they're beautiful, and that's what Squishy wants. That's why he's sweating, because he's anticipating his gruesome death. Um, yeah, poor guy. Um, so, as opposed to, trying to get Squishy treatment here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to help him commit suicide. Um, because of the fact that this bridge, for instance, doesn't let me drop down, so there's no pits like in most platformers. There's no enemies to kill me easily. The point of this game is to solve puzzles so that you'll die, which is really counterintuitive. But just forget everything you know about self-preservation, and you'll do great at this game. So you'll notice. Like just analyzing this puzzle, there's some spikes, so you have to get up there. Obviously you can't get up there because um, you need to you need to somehow be able to jump up that ledge, and I know I don't have the jump height, so I'm gonna need a box up there. um, this TNT thing, um, if I touch it, it detonates whatever TNT's on the level. So right there, nitro, sorry, not TNT. Uh, so let's see. If I position the box here, then when the nitro goes off, nitroglycerin. Wait, is it TNT nitro? Oh, whatever. Anyway, please comment if you want to explain TNT to me and its relationship to nitroglycerin before I just Wikipedia it, because that's what I'll probably do after this because I feel like an idiot. Um, so uh, now that I've positioned it, I can touch this TNT thing or nitro thing. Boom. So you see the box jumped up there on the left. Now I can go over to this red button and show you what this does. This activates this this vent, and this switch just activates and deactivates this bridge. So pretty straightforward. I should probably switch the bridge. Okay, so now that I've blasted this box up here, I can jump up here, and I can push this crate. I'm gonna grab the extra apple. Push this crate down here, and push the crate over here. Do 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 do. Go squishy, go squishy. All right. So apparently a box falling on his head can't kill him. He's a pretty sturdy pig. So now that I'm up here, and he's sweating profusely, I'm going to just win the level by hopping down here and boom, untimely death. It's like I said, it's incredibly macabre. The whole content of this this game, it's disturbed me on a number of occasions, and I've only done 2 levels, so yeah, it's pretty bad. The puzzles definitely get harder. I always like it when puzzles get a little bit more challenging. Oh, I screwed that up. I can't. Oh no, I can. Sorry. What the heck? Well, there's a little bug. I did notice. There are a couple little bugs I noticed, but nothing major. So I like that the challenges become a bit harder as you progress, which makes the game continue to be enjoyable even after you. Oh crap! Screwed that up. Anyway, it makes the game continue to be enjoyable even after even after you beat the first few levels. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing here. I don't even know what this orange thing is. I'll find out at some point what this orange thing is. Oh, it's probably a button. I probably need to put a that's what it is. I need to put a crate on that button, and then probably this will go away, and then I can fall down and die. Anyway, it's a really cool game. It's only $2.19 Canadian on Steam, and even though I've only played a couple levels, it's actually been quite fun. If you like platformers and you like The Binding of Isaac, that's what that was called. If you like that kind of gory and disturbing humor, then go for it. I definitely recommend it. Overall, especially considering that there's some extra modes and things like that, and the story mode has already been pretty fun at this point. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. Or for those of you who don't like horrible, gory humor, I'm going to say consider a rating of like 7.5 out of 100. It's still a really good game, and they have managed to pull off something new with a platformer, which is pretty monumental if you've played most of the platformers in the last like 10 years, with some notable exceptions. But yeah, I would definitely pick this up if I were you. $2 is not a lot to pay for a good quality platformer with some awesome puzzles and a little new take on things. So definitely check it out. While you're at it, or maybe before you do that, Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And if you would like to let me know about that whole nitroglycerin TNT thing, I'm all ears. You can post it down in the comments section, and then anyone who's watching this can just look there, and then they'll know, and they won't be misinformed about that sort of thing. It's important everyday knowledge like nitroglycerin and TNT. Hopefully, that's not everyday knowledge, unless they're a chemical engineer, in which case, hopefully, it is. And then they shouldn't be looking in the comments for that kind of explanation, not on YouTube. That's a terrible, terrible thing if they're doing that. Anyway, have a good one, and I'll see you again, YouTube. Take care.